Hello, this is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer, Chandler, Arizona, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Endless summer. It's hot, I know, but everything is air conditioned. I mean, the cars, the homes, and the winters are glorious. I got so sick of the snow, and I love snow. I love to ski. But I'll tell you, one of the best things I've ever done is to write sonnets in honor of people. And I saw this gal on TV. She impresses me, and they insult her and they call her names and they don't get it. She's smart and she's young and she's beautiful and she's black and she's a Wonder Woman, and I'm gonna honor her. I honor people with my sonnets, and I just wrote this night before last, sonnet number 1265. That's a lot in honor of my hero William Shakespeare. But I want to honor this lady Candace Owens. Black chick, beautiful, smart. Brexit, logic. Brexit. She's starting a movement called Brexit. You'll find out what it is in this sonnet. Don't confuse people with logic, rational thinking, reason. Can't people understand facts in clear light of truth's sun? Lady Candace Owens is a brilliant young woman. She's my hero. She's a splendid orator. Free will, free choice. Lady Owens knows what is righteous. She knows what's right and what's wrong. Sensei, that's me. I love to see aggressive Amazon Wonder Women so unafraid. I mean, they're mean to her and she's out there just glorious. She's a Wonder Woman. I really think a lot of her. Wonder Women, they show what women can achieve when intellect is unleashed. Once women find out that, they're really pretty much smarter than men, because men have testosterone poisoning and they want to box and fight and to win a lady, and they want to play football and they want to do all this stuff. And women are usually pretty much studying. And I think it's an interesting thing to see if there's women that are not afraid, like this lady here. Public speaking is everything, and she's a great speaker. And Lady Candace Owens is a master speaker. She's something. Speaking with exuberant eloquence. A Joan of Arc reincarnated. She's right. America is a republic ruled by law. It's not a democracy. It's a republic where the Constitution is everything. Everything. Our Constitution itself is genius. Law is the foundation of civilization, protecting all of us. Democracy is mob rule, like a popularity contest of bullies. Bullies with a majority. They push around the naive minorities. Gullible minorities, they're plagued by race hustlers. You're a racist. Everybody's a racist. Selling victimhood. Oh, you're a victim. You can't make it. They said you're stupid and you can't do it. Let me tell you something. You can do it. I don't care if you're white or black or yellow or a Mexican or an Indian. Everybody's just as smart as anybody else if they'll work. And they're selling victimhood. They want you to be a victim. Impossible demands, expecting government to guarantee your success. We're going to give you free money. We're going to give you free everything. Nobody has to work. Guaranteed income. Guaranteed a job. Vote for us. Vote for us. And we'll rob you blind. If you're too blind to see that. Impossible demands, expecting the government to do everything. Everybody is equal under the law. And to tell the truth, the best attorney you can get. Free people get an equal start. You get an equal start under the law. The talent is key. You get paid for your talent. Free people get an equal share under the law. The talent. Candace Owens has wisdom far beyond her youth. Truth she sees. Intelligence personified. You can tell she's really, really smart. Founding Brexit. Political destiny for her to do this. Championing conservative Republicans and their views. A strong military. Low taxes. Strong police enforcement. Business opportunities. That's what the Republicans stand for. Candace knows that Democrats, Saul Alinsky devils that worship the devil, they're the ones. The Democrats had the slaves. They were the cruel Simon Legrees, the plantation owners that used to beat people with the whips and kill them. And it's terrible what happened, but the Republicans freed the slaves. Candace fights against institutional victimhood's dead end. If you're always a victim, they're telling you can't. Well, yes, you can. Black, white, red, yellow, brown citizens are equally smart. Media shields, those people on the TV, they preach inferiority. They like to keep you down. Helplessness, dependency. They want you to be a victim. There's no money if we can't make money off of these poor dopes, these serfs. Candace Owens knows abortion aborts black and brown babies most. It's almost a genocide to murder babies, and she knows it. And they're killing brown babies and black babies. She thinks Brexit will convince blacks to turn Republican, to leave the Democrats who are not anybody's friends. Vote for us, vote for us. We'll steal all the money. Democrats, they want huge taxation to buy off their sycophants. I like that word, sycophants. That means lickspittles. That means minions begging followers to buy them off. Welfare payments to separate fathers from their families. They made it so if a woman has a man there, then they won't give her welfare. So now the father leaves, and the father's got to get back there. You got to help your kids. And that's what happens. The government's giving the lady a check. And then maybe the woman should be helped, but that father's got to be there and helping and getting a job and working and being worthy and providing. That's what it means to be a man. Be a man. Be a citizen, for God's sake. Democrat dependency on brainwashed voters. They believe all this stuff, trusting foolishly the Democrats will help us, keeping people down in Baltimore, Los Angeles, Detroit, Chicago, San Francisco, race hustlers, making their living off of people's gullibilities. You know, they write themselves a check. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep all this hate going. Call everybody's names. Hey, they'll have to take it. It's free speech. We had no self-control. Race hustlers perpetuating grievances. Oh, this happened a long time ago. Now you're going to pay because we're stupid and we're victims and you did it to us. Money, they make themselves a check. Money made from other people's poverty. Race hustlers. And I'm just telling you right now, this Candace Owens is right. She's a Republican and proud of it. And you people out there that are mean to Republicans, they freed the slaves. They freed the slaves. You can never forget that because the Democrats, Saul Alinsky, worship the devil. Hey, the Democrats want all the taxes they can get so they can steal the money. You think those people are your friends? Antifa? Anti-fascists with a mask on? Huh? And beating up people? And destroying property and breaking windows? That's against the law, and I want the law enforced. I want the police respected. Throwing water on police? That's illegal. Threatening people in front of the senator's house and saying, we got to stab them in the eye and we got to cut their heart out. That's assault. And I want the law, I want it enforced. I want police respected. Without the police, it's anarchy. And you got to understand, that's what the Democrats and the what are those people? They're Marxists. They're communists. That's what they want. They want anarchy so they can steal all the money. Don't you get it? A strong people don't need strong rulers. You guys out there, you veterans especially, stand up like Stan Blunt would have, like my father-in-law would, who fought in Vietnam and Rommel in Africa, and they fought terrible battles. Why? For freedom, for America. What I'm telling you is, hey, you veterans, you got to help me. You got to help me. If you don't, we can't do it without your help. You marched on Washington in 1932, and you could have overthrown the government, but you didn't. You fought for America. You fought for the flag, and there's people in this country that are crazy. What is this? Two guys, hey, they go crazy, and 333 million people do a tap dance. Oh, guns, guns. Hey, the Second Amendment shall not be abridged, period. We need to be armed. We got enemies. What are you going to do if we're going to fight the MS-13 Chinese people? What are you going to do if the North Koreans come? You going to stand there with your dick in your hand? Is that what you're going to do? You have the right to defend your family. And I'll tell you what, if they have an AK, I want an AK. The Second Amendment shall not be infringed, period. Yeah, keep it away from crazy people. Sure, do that. But the average citizen doesn't do anything like that. 98% of gun owners are law-abiding citizens. They're protecting their property. Because if something happens, the police get there after it's already happened. You're going to stand there and have your family murdered and raped and everything else, and you killed, and you're just going to say, well, please don't. Get a grip. You're a man. Start acting like that. You're a woman. I think every woman ought to have a 2-inch snub-nosed pistol. Then all this damn rape would stop. Why? Hey, men, you can't be doing that to other people's daughters. And this sonnet I read about this lady here, Candace Owens, she's fabulous. And everybody's taking a dump on her. I can't stand it. Free speech has its limits. You can't tell people, we're going to kill you. We're going to stab you with a knife. We're going to cut your heart out. Those are threats. You better get civil. And if you don't want to be civil, let me read this to you. I was going to do this the last thing. I'm going to read it now. I want you to hear this. This is what they call each other, all right? Animal, anti-Semite, backstabber, blood drinker, swamp fly, boor, brain defective, cheat, coarse, contemptible, corrupt, defacer of property, degenerate, dirty enemy, evil one, fascist, father of violence, filth, fifth column, filth, gang, you're a gang man, you have a gang, government of murderers, gut ripper, and eye gouger, horror, you're a whore, humbug, you're a hypocrite, you're an idiot, you're an instigator of murder, you're a Jew hater, you're king of the swamp, you're king of the swamp, you're a leech, you're a liar, you're loathsome, you're a lunatic, you're a man of blood, you're a tortured saint. Used ironically, yeah. May your name be blotted out. You're a madman. You're a mental case. You're a monster. You're a murderer. You're a Nazi. You're a nincompoop. You're an occupying army. You're a parasite. You're a Philistine. You're a pig. You're a PLO, Palestinian Liberation Organization. PLO. You're a poisoner of whales. You're a poodle. You're a racist. You're a reptile. You're a savage. You're a scoundrel. You're a slanderer. You're a character assassin. You're a spiller of blood. You're a swindler. You're a terrorist. You're a threat to the state. You're a thug. You're a total non-entity. You're a traitor. You're a Trojan horse. You're a troublemaker for Jews. You're ugly. You're venal. You're worthless. That's the Israeli parliament. Because it came here and was culled from their debates. And let me tell you something. You think it can get bad? Hey, you got to quit threatening people. The next thing is violence, and it's against the law. It's against the law to do what they're doing out there, calling people names like that. We're going to stab you, and we're going to destroy your property. I want the law enforced. And you say you're not going to do it, then the mayor's got to go. I get a constitutional sonnet, and you ought to read it, because in there it talks about that's where the trouble starts. It starts with the mayors. The mayors that let everything go to hell so they can steal the money. I want audits. I want to know where all those zeros are. And I'll tell you, this lady here, this lady Candace Owens is my hero. And she ought to be your hero. And you ought to try to write and say, hey, this lady's great. I'd run her for president if she keeps it up. And she's young. But I like people that because she's a black Wonder Woman. And she's smart. And she's aggressive. God bless her. And all of you out there, thanks for listening. Ja Allah, Allah Ja, pour vous, tout monde. Okay? God bless us, everyone. Thank you for listening. Au revoir, du gardez-vous pour toujours.